Hey, this is going to be a video of me coloring these flowers in that I'm making for a tag swap. Okay, let's get started. I'm using the Copic, these two colors, the G24 and G82. I'm going to color in the stem first. And it's okay right now if I go out because I'm planning on cutting this flower out to put it on the tag. So working in the areas, trying not to get too much color in those spots. Go in with the darker color. Try and do some shading. Blend. That's what I really like about these markers, is your ability to blend with them. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the flower itself. I'm going to use these colors, and this is V12, V15, and V17. So I'm going to start with my lightest color. Whoops, wrong end. I'm going to fill in the flower. And I'm kind of working in small sections because of the blending that I need to be able to do. So here's the medium. Blending. I don't know if this is shaking the camera or not. Sorry if it is. And then I'm going to do this side. Shading. And then blend. Now the main part. And I know I should be working in small circles, but to try and make sure that some parts don't get too dark. It's just sometimes easier to use it like it's a paintbrush. And now blend. Now I'm going to go in with the darkest and just kind of make some lines down here. Not being too exact on this part. Now I'm going to blend that in. See, it kind of pulls some of that away. That's why I'm not too worried about it. Now I'm going to move on to this flower right here. And these are all the colors I'm using on it. First I'm going to use RV23, excuse me. And I'm going to color in this part. And I'm going to do the middle with Y17. Trying to be careful with all the little seed, I guess you could say, parts to it. So I'm going to do those in a darker color. So the theme of the tag is Think Spring, and you know, you can do whatever reminds you of spring. And I was playing around one day with my Copic markers and some stamps, and I thought that this looked really good together. I like all the colors. It's very bright. Definitely reminds me of spring. And I've been looking for a butterfly stamp to go along with these flowers. And I may have found one today at the store because it's little. Plus it was on sale, so that was an added bonus. But I will let you all know how the tags turn out a little bit later when I get through with them. Right now I've been trying to make sure that all of them look the same. And now I'm going to do the petals of the flower, and I'm going to use R35, RV29, and then for the darker kind of accent, BV23. So I'm going to start with the R35, and I'm going to cover the whole petal in. And I'm going to do all the petals first, and then I'm going to go through with my shading and darker colors. And not too worried about the outside part, getting color on it, since I am going to cut this out and lay it down. And I'm using what the local scrapbook store called marker paper. I forget what brand they said it was. I just recently learned how to use Copics and to color with them and discovered what they were at a class that I took. And I have been loving it ever since, and my collection has slowly but steadily increased, and I'm planning on going to the second class that the scrapbook store has on Copics, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm sure I will end up with some more markers. I can't decide if I like the chow or the sketch better, but I have both right now, and I'm blending this with the circular motions. And now I'm going to go in with the BV23 and just kind of put a little bit of shading and darkness right where the petal meets the main body of the flower. And then I'm going to, throw my marker, and I'm going to blend it. That just kind of blends it out. Oops, I think I just got into the pink, but that's okay. And there we go. And now our flower has some dimension to it. And now I am going to do this flower down here, and I'm using these colors. So first I'm going to use B02 to do the outside part. This flower should hopefully go fast. The hardest part is filling this in. Okay, and then here is the darker blue, and this is B05. And I'm just going around the center. And then I'm going to blend that out. Fill some of those in. Now I'm going to use G02 and go around the bigger middle part. Now I'm going to use YG03 and fill that in. And then Y15 for these little guys right there. And then, I forgot to fill this in earlier, I'm going to do that dot right there. And that is my flowers for my tag that I colored with my Copic markers. Thanks for watching. Bye.